Hey guys, this is the 1.5 million time I did it, so if I don't do this one 100% right, I don't care anymore. Um, I'm getting kind of mad that uh, everything's not going like the way it's supposed to go, and well, to that I really don't care about. I just wanted to tell you guys I'm okay, I'm alive. I'm gonna explain how a breeder box works around 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and that's what I'm going to show you that and how it works. Okay, so here is, I'm going to show you guys my 3 fish tanks. I'm going to talk a little bit about them. So yeah, let's go. Here is my 55 gallon 55 gallon fish tank. It has 2 Oscars in it, and I just got it about 3 weeks ago. So this is it, right here. It looks kind of small because if you put your hand right here, and then you can just flip it like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it on camera it makes it look way smaller. But let's go up to it. Right here is just my tiger Oscar. Here's my albino Oscar. Yeah, I'm trying to train him to be hand fed. And oh my gosh, isn't that a project to do? So now we're going to move on to my community tank. It has 5 guppies, 2 angelfish, two betas, betters, and 2 tiger barbs, and 2 cardinal tetras. Well, what happened to the cardinal tetras is they got a couple of them got eaten. Those are the only 2 that are left. But oh well, that's gonna happen. So here it is. It's live plant only. You guys might see that other one back there. Right here's one. Yeah, here's everybody. So yeah, I'm thinking about gonna go to the fish store. That's the next tank. You're gonna find out. I just gave you guys a hint. Right there, there's another beta, 2 tiger barbs, 2 angelfish, 1 beta. Got a guppy up there, a couple guppies back here. Yeah, that's about it. And then the 2 cardinal tetras out and back. People say that they are injected. No, they're not injected. They're actually found out in the wild. So that's good. Okay. Now, here are my baby tank. So I showed you guys that pretty fat guppy, right? Now it just gave birth yesterday. Yeah, here's one more. He just likes to hide up there, but I just put it on the background so you guys can see all the way through it. That's way good because even though I cleaned it up a little bit, but my room, but it's pretty good now, and I think you can see them better with the background on. It's a blue background. I don't know if you guys saw the background over there at my 55 gallon was a black background, and then my background in the tank up there, that one was a heavily planted background. I love to put on backgrounds. I don't know why, but so the funny story behind the background here is, so my mom, I told her, can you go get, like, we were at the store, they were about to close, and I told her, can you instead of sort of, but can you go over and get the background? She goes over there. I'm grabbing, throwing stuff in there, throwing it in there, and then all of a sudden she comes back with this uh, big old roll, and I'm like, okay, that's a little bit big. So they had a 55-gallon fish tank that was there, the same size. So my mom rolls it out, and she has another like 5 foot than she's supposed to have. And it was funny for that to happen. So here is the guppy fry tank. You guys should be able to see them. Sorry about the. Oops. Sorry about my finger. You guys should be able to see. Or mostly at the top here, some. The glass is so dang dirty. Here's a whole bunch of them. Here's a couple of them, and then there's a whole bunch over here. Yeah, I feed them like my homemade special food. It's flake food, bloodworm, and some type of. It's like baby shrimp. And I put it all in a plastic bag and I squish it to like where it's a powder. And then they seem to love that, so that they're still kind of munching on all of that up there. They said you need to feed them 2 times a day so that they grow really fast, which is good. And you guys might be saying, where's the filter? Well, there is no filter on it, but I am going to go get me a sponge filter probably this weekend. Probably. I don't know. And that should be good. Yeah, there's around 50 of them, I believe. 50 of them little babies. I'm hoping that most of them grow up, because this is my first time ever having babies in all my tanks, and I've been having fish tanks for 95% of my life. So it's pretty exciting. I remember like a little 1-gallon fish tank that I used to have, and oh my goodness, we had one little beta in there, which I do not prefer that. Always get like a 5-gallon or more for a beta. Like, I'm being dead serious about that, because you gotta have the perfect space. People say that they're from little holes that are in the ground. No, they're not. They're from big old lakes and rivers. So they actually can get depressed if you don't if you don't give them a big enough space, and then that ends up to a early life for that fish. But oh well, that's enough talking about betas. Now these guppies are a day old, and I just want them to grow up. I love them all. I love them. They're one of the best, best that I have ever had. For guppies. There is only one thing that I can think of. So I gotta walk my way over here and talk about the breeder box. You gotta wait 10 minutes for a breeder box talk. Yeah, I know. So they're gonna sit right here. Hey, don't explain why that happened. Here, let's fix that real quick. Hang on. There we go. Oh wait, hang on. Oh well. There's like a track you have to get it perfectly on, but as you guys can see, oh well. I don't care about that too much. What am I gonna do with all of them guppies? I have not decided yet. But But here we go with the breeder box talk. So right here is a breeder box. Most people, they do not like them because of that they're stressful for the fish. And oh well. You're going to have them in there for a couple of days. But for those couple of days, it's fine. I had mine in there for about a month. So I know it's okay for them to be in there. What the heck? But I've been just sitting here and I want to talk about this breeder box, so how a breeder box works. So you see the top half of the tank, so that not the tank, but the so like right here and up, right here and up. I'm doing horrible, I know, but from right here and up, this is where the female guppy swims around in. Okay, so then where the female swims around in, it's going to be perfect for her for a couple of days, like I said. Then the bottom half is where the babies fall right through. So when the babies fall right through, they're perfectly fine with staying down there. So this is the gate that they fall right through of. Yeah, so that's about this. Since people don't like them because they are stressful for the fish. Well, a fish is just a fish, and people don't think too much about them. I realized that, and I just love the fish keeping hobby. You know, I used to have a little flower horn that was in the 55-gallon fish tank. I had it for like about 4 or 5 months now. That was in there, but what happened to it is it did not die. I put them 2 Oscars in there. So when I put the Oscars in there, the aggression level, it kept on tearing up the fins, and you know, it was just horrible. It was just a horrible deal. It was so bad that the Oscar that was bigger than it was almost dead. And I prefer 2 Oscars because I wanted a male flower horn, and it was a female flower horn, and that was about it. And I don't care what these Oscars are because they both, male and female Oscars, both have some pretty fin patterns and not patterns, but that's about their body's pretty good. One of them looks like they have XR on it, but anyway, I'm just talking about my fish tank, this breeder box. Put your comment if you guys prefer a breeder box or not. The pros of the breeder box is, I get so sidetracked to do it so easily now, that the pros of it, they're more successful. They're in growing up. You can't really, they're more successful. You have more fish. You have, that's all I can think of. The con dart stresses them out, and that's about it I can think of for right now. I have to think like a lot longer. But anyway, that's about it. I'm gonna go watch TV. Talk to you guys later.